or D for short. D's Garden Adventures. It's really D's Garden Trial and Error. But that's okay. I'm going to show y'all some seeds I'm going to plant here. I don't know if I'll get them started today or not, but I was going to go through some of them. Some of the stuff that I have yet to plant. I've got tomatoes I started from seed. I've shown y'all those plants. The okra, the zucchini, the corn. I've got green beans I started from seed, watermelon, cantaloupe. Those are all growing, but I have some other stuff I want to plant, and I've got some other stuff I want to order. I need to order some more winter squashes, different ones, and I forget what else. Napa cabbage, because I love that stuff in soup. I need to order it. A purple cabbage. The purple cabbage seeds are old, and I know old seeds work sometimes, but they're from 2017, so they're not terribly old, and I know sometimes seeds that old will work, but I think that when they were kept in a storage building and out on a back covered porch, between the heat and the cold, it messed them up. I'll still try them, every once in a while, or I'll still try them each year, see if I can get anything out of them, but I've tried them twice already, some of those 2017 seeds, and they're just not coming up, like the onion and the cabbage and the broccoli that I tried to sow, which I can't grow now because it's too hot, but they just didn't come up. And then I was going to order, what else was I going to order? Some Russian kale. I have some dwarf size kale that came up. But I'm afraid it's going to bolt pretty soon. Anyway, that's another story for another day. So I'm going to go through some of these seeds and see what I want to plant today or tomorrow. I know I want my okra because I have yet to start okra, and I love okra. I've got lavender. Just some lavender. I found these at Dollar Tree for $1. And I did say that this was budget gardening, and most of it is, but I have spent a little bit on some seeds. But when you can find seeds at Dollar Tree, I hope I didn't say Dollar Tree. Excuse me, coughing. It's Dollar Tree. When you can find them, they're $4 for $1. Sometimes there's not many in them. Like, there's quite a few in here because lavender seeds are tiny. But like, I got some corn seeds, and I think there were 9 seeds in the packet. 9 for $1. But anyway, they went by weight apparently. So anyway, I'm going to try and get some lavender planted. That's just to I don't use lavender for anything, and I know you can, but this is to attract beneficial insects. Then I've got some garden cress I want to grow, because it says that what does it say? You can sow it throughout the growing season. So just for a little flavor in salads or on a sandwich. Oh, I'm going to order me some lettuce that's supposed to do well in the heat, or tolerate heat. I don't know how well it will do, but tolerate. I'm going to plant some asparagus at some point. It's not for today though, or tomorrow. I know you can't harvest asparagus for a couple of years. I need to get a cayenne pepper or 2 planted, because I've got jalapenos and serranos and Anaheims and bell peppers growing already, but I missed the cayenne, and I found these at Dollar Tree. I don't know how many's in here. It feels like quite a few. got pumpkins to plant. Might wait till next week on those. And not that I'm gonna, make pies or anything, but dogs can eat pumpkin, cats can eat pumpkin. And as y'all know, shortages are going on, and prices are outrageous. And it's just supposed to get worse. So anyway, they can eat this, the animals. It'll help. If we can manage to get dog food, then it'll help, if I feed them stuff from the garden like squash and zucchini and green beans and tomatoes, it helps supplement, and they don't eat as much dog food. So, pumpkins for another day. I don't know if they can eat cucumbers. I'm going to have to look that up. I do have cucumbers. I don't really eat cucumbers. I thought I might try them in some water, because I have gotten flavored water that was like blackberry cucumber, and it was good. It was good stuff. And strawberry cucumber is good too. But my neighbors might like it. I do have one neighbor down the road I know likes cucumber, so I'll grow that, but not yet. I might wait till next week. Some garden beans. I'm gonna start a couple of those. Some sunflowers I need to get started again. I planted some. I've only got like 4. I planted 20. No. How many did I plant? Maybe 20? And something ate them. All but like 4 or 5 of them. So I got some more. And I got those at Dollar Tree. And those need to go in the ground. I'm just using them for one. I'll put something over one of the flowers to save seeds. But it's a good trap crop for pests that bother your garden. And Mammoth Russian is supposed to help with that, but there's another variety that's supposed to help even better. And I ordered it, and it's on the way. And I'll let y'all know what it is. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember which type of sunflower it is, but they did a study on it. And also as a screen from the neighbors. Because people are going to get crazy. I'm afraid that the worse things get in this economy, the crazier people are going to get. And if they can see in your backyard, they want to know what you got back there. Anyway, sunflowers. Whoops, sorry, I moved the phone. Another sunflower, same one, different store. Because there's not very many in the Dollar Tree packs. I did get a pack at Lowe's that's got 75 in it. Parsnips, I have to look up. I don't know if these are cold weather. I've never eaten them, but I'm going to plant a couple. Well, probably 5 or 6 to see if we like them. I am going to start some rosemary because I love rosemary. I'm going to grow some artichoke. Daisies and African daisies I got at Dollar Tree, and Shasta daisies I got at Dollar Tree. Those are for keeping the bringing beneficial bugs, and I think they keep pests away. I'm gonna have to get my list out. I wrote it down, what they keep away or what they draw. And I got this one. I don't know how to say it. I just like these. I think they're pretty. And they probably draw bees and pollinators. So, I did not find my okra yet. Let me put these back in the bag. I have a lot. I'm like overwhelmed with seeds. Zinnias. I already have some zinnias out there. I've got the queen lime zinnias growing out there. they haven't flowered yet. One of them might have flowered. Where'd the flower go? Did I move it? Oh no, there it is. Anyway, zinnias, these help with keeping bugs away from your squash and tomatoes, I believe. And I believe this because yesterday I came out and looked at my zinnia plants, and some of the leaves looked like a skeleton. They weren't green anymore. They were this brownish gray color, and it looked like they were the skeleton of a leaf. There were all these little bitty baby caterpillars on them. So I killed all those. But I bet if I hadn't had those zinnias sitting next to that zucchini, they'd have been all over it. So, and there were a few on my radicchio, I believe is what it was. I've got some morning glories also to go on along the fence to, just climbing vine to block view. Got those at Dollar Tree. Let's see. Another zinnia, it's just a different one. Some perennials that I'll just probably throw these out along the fence and let it, if they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I don't have the time nor the energy to dig a bed for them. The time, the energy, or the lack of pain, I should say. And dill, I'm going to plant a little bit more of this because these attract pollinators. And I want to make dill pickles. So, and I do believe that the butterflies like to lay their eggs on dill. I heard that on Roots and Refuge this morning or yesterday. Nasturtium, which is a trap crop. I think I planted a couple, but I'm going to plant some more. Alyssum, which helps to deter pests, especially from tomatoes. So I'm going to plant those in the tomato plant pots. I'm gonna spread the wood chips out that I have for mulch, the bark, and plant a couple of seeds, cover them with a little vermiculite, and then, see if I can get them to grow. I have never gotten alyssum to grow. These also came from a Dollar Tree. Some cosmos, which I have one growing, and they're so pretty. These candy stripe. I'm gonna plant some more. I got those at Lowe's. Borage. These are growing. They attract pollinators too. And there's a bluebird in the bath. I need to freshen the water for him. Attract pollinators too, and you can eat the flowers. I can't remember, but I think you can eat everything on this plant, the leaves, the flowers. But they attract pollinators, and they're supposed to be medicinal for you. Marigolds, which I need to plant some more. I don't think I have any that came up. So I'm not going to get all these done in one day. There's no way. Catnip, I need to plant a little bit more. I got these at the feed store, which is the same place I got this garden cress. Catnip helps deter pests from your tomatoes. I was going to plant bok choy, but I looked it up. It's too hot now, so no bok choy. There's another cucumber. This is a pickling cucumber. Some more mammoth. There's like 3 more seeds left in that one. where is my okra? Or my winter squash I need to get planted soon. I'll probably wait till the others, when I order the others and they come in. There's some more cosmos, just a different color. It's a mixed color. Excuse me. And another mixed color of cosmos. Both those came from Dollar Tree also. Basil. I'm going to put these underneath the tomatoes. Genovese and Sweet Italian. Those came from Dollar Tree. Some tomatoes I don't have planted. I didn't have any yellow little ones. Or I love the orange and yellow tomatoes. So I'm going to plant those, one or two of those. And a Jubilee tomato. It's an orange tomato. And it's supposed to be non-acid flavor. Mild non-acid flavor with a meaty, thick wall. The wall interior, it says. And another nasturtium, which I think is a different version. Some Swiss chard, which I do believe will do well in the heat. A butternut squash, which I'll wait. Tomatillos, which, how long do these take? I can wait a little while on that one. The chocolate, ooh, wait, hold on. Chocolate cherry sunflower. Those are, I got those because they're pretty. I don't know if I'll plant those yet. I'm going to plant another dahlia or two. I thought one of my plants that was growing was a dahlia and it ended up being borage. Oh well. So, I think the dahlia that I had planted, the squirrel took. Because I know it came up. I know I put it in a pot. And I believe the squirrel ate it. Dug it up. Took it. I was going to plant some leeks, but I believe it's too warm. I'm going to start some strawberries. There's a white soul strawberries. I got to get those started. I'm going to have to find a decent planter for those. Here's my okra. I got these from Baker Creek. Louisiana 16-inch. Excuse me, Louisiana 16-inch long pod. These should do good here in lower Alabama. So, I live on, on the coast. Not like right on the water, but I live on the Gulf Coast. And it's hot and humid here like it is in Louisiana. And some more radicchio. But I'm going to look it up and make sure to grow in the heat. Because I couldn't tell from here. Excuse me. Another zinnia. I'll probably wait on that one. I have a friend who gave me these a few years ago, and they've been kept in the house, so they'll probably still work. Moonflower. Those would be good growing on the fence. Acorn squash. Sorry about that cough, y'all. My allergies irritate my asthma. That's all I've got out that I want to plant. Besides some stuff I need to order. But anyway, sometimes I feel like I've bit off more than I can chew. But it's okay. If I don't get them planted, don't get them planted. And at least I tried. I'm going to have to find a pot for that. There's my okra, I know for sure, and I'm going to do one of those. I might do a couple of those. some of that one. I want to do that one. I've got one Swiss chard out there, so I might wait on that. Need to start these tomatoes. Try and get the basil in there. Where's the nasturtium? Did I have more than one? So these are probably about the same days of germination. No, these come up quicker, so I'm going to do this one and wait on the other one. Try and get a marigold or two. Another borage, because those really are pretty. I'll have to take y'all over there to see the flowers. Another one of these. Get those in the tomato. I mean, those won't take too long. The things I'm sorry. The things I'm gonna put in the tomato pots won't take as long because I don't have to mix me some growing medium and put it in these red cups. Those red cups. I'll just make a spot for them. Water them in. Put a little. I'll show you what I got. Vermiculite on top, and that'll be that. Let's see. I've got some dill, so I'll wait till I'll get more time. Zinnia. I'm gonna do this one. This one. I'm definitely gonna get some Shasta daisies. I'll wait on these African daisies. And cosmos. I think I'll try this one. No rhyme or reason, just gonna. And cucumbers and catnip. Oh, and rosemary. Where's my other cucumber? Oh, I got this one out because it's the pickling cucumber, and I'm interested in that one. So I want to get it going. Ooh, okay. I'll take y'all for a quick walk around my chaos. Chaos that has purpose. I got some of my sweet potato plants in the pots. In these were oil containers from the deli, where my boyfriend works in the meat market at a grocery store. Deli had these. I cut the tops off the box and the jug, and I realized the cardboard's gonna, but for now, that just protects the roots, and I think it helps keep the soil cooler. And that one, I believe, that's a watermelon. That's not what the cup around it says, but it was lean and active. Crazy yesterday when I transplanted it, so I gave it a little support. And I'll take that off eventually. But it is a watermelon. I'll probably plant one more watermelon. We don't eat a lot of watermelon, but I'll wait a couple of weeks. 3 weeks, something like that, plant another one so that this one tuckers out, the other one's coming along. Oh, sorry. I'll try not to make y'all too dizzy. And it's bright out. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see. I got my tomatoes moved to their spot. These two have cages because they're determinate, those aromas. So that will support them. The other tomatoes are indeterminate, so they're going to have to be trellised. But I got them all in a line. There's one of the Queen Lime Zinnias. Queen Lime. Let me get some shade on it. There we go. It's pretty. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there it is in the sun and the shade. And there's borage. This one, I believe, is borage. And I don't know what that is. We'll have to wait and see. More tomatoes. They're starting to look a little perkier since I've put some fertilizer and calcium in them. But they're looking a little perkier. What is growing here? I put catnip, Italian basil, and cosmos in here. And I bet this is cosmos. And I don't know what those two are. This one looks like it's a weed, but I'll give it a little longer just to be sure. There's another one. It's got cosmos and basil. I don't see garlic. That's not chives. I bet this is the basil, Genovese basil. And the cosmos hasn't come up yet, it doesn't look like. And neither has the chives. My chives, I'm not getting them to come up, and I don't know why. If anybody knows why, let me know. If there's a trick or what. But anyway, here's the borage. You see the... It's kind of a purple color, and then there's a darker color. They're really pretty. And that's the tomatoes. I moved my peas so they'll get some shade here in a little while. I know it's getting to be quite warm for sugar snap peas, but I'm hoping that the shade will keep them cool in the evening, and maybe they'll give me another round. This, I don't remember what this, I think this is a hibiscus of some sort. I can't remember. But it's a great big old flower. My blue Hubbard squash. And those are a trap crop. Although I may plant a couple more and see if I can get some squash off of it to see what it tastes like. Green beans. They're looking a little puny. I'm going to give them some more fish emulsion or some more compost. I don't know which. My potatoes look pathetic. That brown spot that's on them, I think I've slowed it down, but it's still on them. There's some more beans. These are green beans, these two. That potato died. I don't know what to give them. Some fish emulsion maybe, so they'll get some more leaves. And there's what happened to my plant, my flower. I don't know what caused, I don't know if you can see that. But they turned to brown. And I don't know why. There's nothing on them. That looks like a borage. There's my little Meyer lemon I bought myself, and it's got some baby lemons on it. Little bitty. I like lemons and I like lemonade, so those need some water. There's that one of those cosmos that's really pretty. Excuse me. Daikon radishes and bunching onions. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I don't know. I planted radishes, beets. I don't know. This is my blueberry. This doesn't have very many on it, but it's got some. This is where I've decided to redo how my stuff was laying. Not laying, but lined out. Those flowers. I know it's bright, y'all. I don't know how well y'all can see. My corn, which has already done this, and I don't remember what that's called. But the corn and the beans in here look pretty good. This one is a watermelon, so I have 2 watermelons and a pepper plant in it. That's a cantaloupe. Y'all have seen all these though. Swiss chard, peppers, and my squash. This is a Kikuzi squash I've never had. It's a really long squash. Jessica on Roots and Refuge likes it, so I'm trying it. There's some more squash. That one looks like he's wilting a little in the heat. It's hot. It's probably about 90. I had a flower completely die in that clay pot. I don't know why. Got little yellow spots. Don't know what those are about. I have no idea. I'm going to spray some peroxide on them because somebody said it might be a fungus. Not somebody, but I looked it up. Said it might be a fungus. And this is what happened to my leaves. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they just started to look like skeletons. Anyway, that's my mess. Let me get out of the sun. It's hot. I'm gonna see if I can get some seeds started before the afternoon completely gets away from me. Some more of my mess that I'll work on cleaning up as I get to it. Anyway, y'all, if y'all have any suggestions or see something I should try differently, let me know. I'm open to any suggestions. Just be nice. That's all I ask. Just be nice. No need in being rude. Life's too short for that. It is. The world would be a better place if people were nice to each other and cared about each other. If there was community like there used to be. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Like, subscribe, comment what I need to do, what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, I'm grown some, but not this much, so I'm learning a lot and open to learning more. Y'all have a good one. Bye now. Oh, hang on. Lucy says bye. You say bye, Lucy? You say bye? Yeah, she's a sweet girl. Lucy. I don't know what kind of dog she is, but she's a sweet little thing. She's a sweet little thing. She keeps the squirrels at bay, don't you? All right, y'all have a good one. Bye now.